Taurus, happy birthday and welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to the funny Armenian guy where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Taurus, I'm going to be doing your reading from May 11th to the 17th. This will be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now in this reading, dear Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus, why? Because my mom is a Taurus and her birthday is May 15th. So in this reading, dear Taurus, I'm going to be taking a look at your main challenge, past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you and get some final advice. Taurus, I want to say happy birthday to every single one of you. Thank you very much for being here. And, I mentioned this a couple of times. I'm just overcoming some allergies that are going around, so it may look like a little bit sleepy, but it's the month of May. Gotta push through it, so there's a lot of wind that's going on. But I've been getting some local honey, good rest, but I'm also training. I got a triathlon coming up. I gotta finalize my registration for that on the 16th of May, so I'll keep you posted on that, but everything else is going well. So let's see what's going on. Happy birthday to every single one of you. I love you all so much. Hopefully everything's going well. I will make sure to give you a free extra bonus reading on the channel to see what you need to know. Let me know what theme would you like me to do this reading on. Okay, so your challenge, dear Taurus, is the Three of Swords. We're gonna need to have a chat about that. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Swords, dear Taurus, followed by the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. So, Taurus, your challenge here with the Three of Swords has a lot to do with some kind of a painful situation. This could mean a few things. This could mean that maybe you're healing from a heartbreak, breakup. Something has been really painful for you to deal with. The Three of Swords can mean that you're still in the process of healing from something that ended, someone that walked away from you. We're going to clarify this and we're going to get more information shortly. In the recent past, dear Taurus, you have the Seven of Cups, you have the Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Some of you were dealing with the Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do see here that in the recent past, there was a lot of confusion between two people, between multiple people, multiple suitors. But I do see here specifically two individuals. You wanted to have a brand new beginning with someone, but I think that there was not enough clarity which direction to move forward to. Specifically with one person, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, there was just too much confusion going on. Mixed signals going on. Someone here also in the past maybe cut you off. Okay, and we're going to talk about this and we're going to get more information shortly. In the present moment, you have the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. So in the present moment, there is actually love that's coming towards your way, or maybe there is someone here that you have had an conflict with. I do feel like here there is an apology that would be coming towards your way. Page of Cups means an apology, means a commitment. But with the Eight of Swords, someone here is going back and forth in their mind. This person keeps overthinking about something in regards to this union, okay? They also have a lot of questions on their mind, but there is an apology that might have been overdue, and I think that might be coming towards your way. We're gonna find out about this and we're gonna see, because in the near future, the ending is always gonna be beautiful. So in the near future, dear Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Star, Aquarius energy, by the way. So for many of you, I do see here that there is this long-term happy ending. I know that whatever you're going through right now might be quite challenging, dear Taurus, and I'm sending you big hugs. But in the near future, there is a brand new beginning that's going to happen, and this is going to lead to a lot of happiness, right? What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Page of Swords, Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, Nine of Swords. You and this person have had quite a few times that you both walked away from each other, and it's been quite challenging. This is not the first rodeo ride. This is not the first rodeo ride for both of you. And you know this person like the back of your hand, don't you? You know this person really well. And I feel like that what you don't really expect is someone here is going to make a firm decision. This person could choose to walk away from a third party, or if there is anyone on your side that you may choose to walk away from, that also may apply as well. So we're gonna start off with your reading and clarify everything. As a courtesy notice, I would like to mention that I do not exist on TikTok, other platforms except Instagram, YouTube, and in your heart. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Please be safe out there. No WhatsApp, no Telegram whatsoever. And thank you for also going ahead and hitting the like button and supporting your funny Armenian guy. I really appreciate you for being on my side and giving back. Okay, so I want to find the focus. Thumbs up. Anyways, let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you. Right after I finish this with this reading, I gotta go and do a couple of maybe 1.7 mile swim. I gotta do that. Tomorrow I'm running, the next day I'm cycling, got the bike together, putting it all together, finalizing. So I can't wait to share the final results with you all, guys. I'm really, really excited. Let's clarify the Three of Swords, dear Taurus, and see what you need to know. I'm just kind of upset that I see this here in your reading. So if I'm a little bit serious, it's because I want to know what's going on. So the Three of Swords is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So Taurus, it looks like you are currently dealing with somebody, or you dealt with a person who rejected you. And it's just kind of keeping you in this place of stagnancy, if that's a word, feeling a little bit stagnant. You're really looking more into the future with the Wheel of Fortune. You seem to be focused on the abundance that's coming towards your way. Wheel of Fortune. What are the good things that the universe has for you is what you maybe have been really saying to yourself. In what ways am I going to be blessed? Now, at the back of your mind, though, you still, because the Knight of Pentacles is Taurus, okay? Very grounded, very steadfast. Horses can be very significant for many of you. I do see here you still at the back of your mind kind of thinking about that connection that, really didn't end that well. There was a rejection here that happened. Many of you have been wanting to gain clarity in regards to this situation. You have been wanting to know if there is actually going to be commitment, like actual long-term commitment between you and this person. Hierophant is the card of a Taurus. You are someone that you're connected with the divine. You could be a teacher, professor, or this person. Something about an IT can be very significant. It's just been very exhausting. It's been very difficult. It's been very challenging for you to be in this place of really not knowing what comes next, where you and this person are going to actually end up. A lot of you have been wanting to have a brand new beginning, but it's been quite challenging. And honestly, I feel like that you're still really in this place of feeling quite hurt by whatever has happened. If this person rejected you, if they were not really wanting to cooperate with you, this person could have been one of the four fixed signs, which are in the four corners of the Wheel of Fortune. Another Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Leo. Okay, so that's something that you're really dealing with right now. Also, I saw something at the back with the Five of Swords. Arguments, conflict, possible third-party situation that's been really bothering you as well a lot. Now, let's get into your recent past here with the Seven of Cups and talk about something that was very confusing for you in the recent past, okay? I think you went through a lot, Taurus, in the recent past with the Seven of Cups, just not knowing what to do next. Clarified by the Knight of Wands, Four of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Some of you were married when you met this person, Some of you were already in a relationship when you met this person. However, one of the things that really bothered you was that one moment everything was hot, everything was great, everything was exciting, and then all of a sudden the next moment you and this person wouldn't talk to each other, wouldn't communicate. This person also might have given off the impression that maybe they were a player, okay? Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. I'm not saying the signs are like that, but the Knight of Wands. Someone here could also have, how do I put this? Wanting to keep the relationship open or have multiple sexual encounters. Sorry, I just have to put it that way. Okay, let's move forward. So, Page of Pentacles here in the recent past, dear Taurus. There is something about a new offer coming towards your way. Clarified by the Hierophant, Five of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Yeah. Many of you were also in a long distance, like across the waters type of relationship. You might have tried to offer this person a brand new beginning. You might have said, let's try to work it out together. We should really try to aim for commitment. We can work this out. We don't have to stay this way. But someone rejected your offer. And I do see here this person cutting you off with the Queen of Swords. You kept waiting for this person, but also while you were waiting, you just knew that this person was not being honest with you about something, okay? They were not really being honest about a specific situation or what was happening on their end. So you questioned the validity. Especially for a Taurus, trust is a big thing here for you. So that's what I feel like that you also kind of felt something was off. The Queen of Swords in the recent past is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Magician. You could have also dealt with an Aries. Now, in the recent past, for many of you, despite the fact that you invested a lot into this relationship, you put a lot of work, you invested a lot of money, you really, really gave this person even money, like a lot of things, gifts. Something here did not work out. I feel like that you try to even manifest this, but it didn't work out. This person maybe cut you off, is what I'm strongly getting. The person you were dealing with maybe also had facial hair features, or maybe you as a male Taurus have, like, you might have a mustache or goatee or something. So Taurus, in the present moment, someone here is thinking about coming towards your way and an apology, come with an apology. So an apology is pending. Let's clarify that for you. Taurus, the Page of Cups is clarified by the Star, the Knight of Cups, and the Justice. Yeah, like I said before, cards cannot lie. So I'm saying the Justice here means and indicates and confirms that this person is coming towards your way because they want to actually make something right. They want to bring things into the balance. The World here means a few things here. The World means, first of all, it is all about the fact that you and this person ended things together. The World also may mean that this person is traveling from another part of the world or another city, town, whatever, to come and see you. So there is also the Star, which is the card of an Aquarius. They're wanting to come towards your way with a lot of love. This person indeed is coming towards your way with a lot of love. 11:11 on the clock here. And someone here could be a lawyer. Someone here could also work into the legal team, legal matters. The Two of Cups here does indicate a very, very strong soul connection. You both could come from two different cultures and backgrounds. There is something about shoes. I'm getting here. Someone might have a shoe collection, is obsessed with shoes. They love shoes here. Also, I'm getting fashion designer. You could be a fashion designer or a singer. Okay, so that's something very significant for many of you. Or you could have your own product line, like hair products or something like that. Hair products. So for many of you, the Two of Cups is clarified by the Strength, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. So Taurus, this connection here that we just talked about, the bond is very strong between you and this person. And they have been watching you and they have been waiting to come towards your way. You might have become very upset with this person at a certain point and said, you know what, I don't want to do anything with you. Maybe you shut the door on this person's face. But I do see here that in the present moment, this person wants to talk because it's like almost they have a lot of strong emotions within themselves. And it's very difficult for them to control that, okay? This person is having a lot of internal struggles within themselves. They could be also in the middle of disconnecting from something or from somebody. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Devil. Yeah, it could be a Capricorn, I don't know, but I feel like something has just ended in this person's life. And they are aware that actually they hurt you. This person is going to confess to you that they are aware that they were being on and off with you. On and off, like Two of Pentacles. They were constantly being hot and cold, not being so consistent with you. And that's really one of the major reasons why this relationship ended, and this ending was quite painful. Let's talk about the Eight of Swords. I feel like that this person is being also confronted by their own shadow. So there is something about this person being really regretting for what happened and how it all happened. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So I do feel like here that for many of you, this person wants to come back. Six of Cups here does indicate a person returning back from the past. This means that also there is a very strong bond and a very strong connection. Now, there will be a new opportunity between you and this person, but also with the Ten of Wands, this person has a lot of luggage or baggage from the past that they need to really deal with. Emotional traumas that they never actually really faced. And maybe you're aware of that. You could be even a therapist, but you are not their unpaid therapist. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So this person definitely is doing a lot of work. There is a very strong energy here of you and this person also being like twin flames. They do love you a lot. And I think this person has been working a lot within themselves. They've been doing a lot of internal work. And that's going to actually allow them and you to have this brand new beginning that could be happening for you and them. Now, let's talk about this opportunity, right? As we also saw, there is the Ace of Pentacles. So this indicates a brand new beginning that's going to happen for you. And this is going to lead you to a long-term commitment. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles, dear Taurus, and see what this means for you. I gotta make some tea for myself right after this. So the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. So for many of you, I do feel like here that this brand new beginning is gonna be coming with the intention of cooperating with you and collaborating with you. You could be really shocked at this. Another confirmation, or I may say, one of the confirmations that you're gonna know that this is about to happen is that when you see this person in your dream, you will see them in your dream. There is something about you already maybe have been seeing them in your dream. 777 could be very significant. I'm also getting here telepathic communication turning into text messaging, conversation. You and this person could even talk to each other through like WhatsApp, not my WhatsApp, your WhatsApp. Communicating through different means of platform, you know what I'm saying? And communicating, talking about this brand new beginning. But in order for you and this person also to come together and to cooperate and to really be in this place of working something out together, there is other external issues that need to be worked out. So let's talk about the Ten of Cups, because children could be part of this connection. Children could be part of this. You could have children on your own. They have children on their own. So the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Yeah. So this is definitely a love connection here, twin flame, although this is not necessarily twin flame reading, but Taurus, I do see here you and this person working things out. I don't see you being single for too long. You might have been single for quite some time. You might have been having your business going on, working on yourself, working for yourself, but despite the fact that there will be challenges and there will be tests with the Seven of Wands, I do see here you and this person coming into a union. It is not a coincidence that the Ten of Cups that I'm clarifying, Taurus, is being clarified by the Two of Cups right here, right? So this is about a confirmation that you've been wanting this to happen. It's going to happen for you. Now, this is also something about, this is related to forgiveness, forgiving yourself. That's why your challenge is the Three of Swords. As a Taurus, you can be extremely hard on yourself when something doesn't go the way that you anticipated, especially when you had put a lot of efforts into something. You end up blaming yourself. So you're going to need to be very kind, compassionate, and gracious towards your beautiful self as well. So let's talk about the star. The star here in the near future, dear Taurus, does talk about wish fulfillment, something here being manifested for you. The star is clarified by the Two of Wands, Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Aries energy. You could also have a Sagittarius moon or rising. Now, in the near future, I do see here travel coming up. This person could abandon a place. They may abandon another person. They may abandon another location and eventually end up coming towards your way to make you, to give you an offer here. Now, there will also could be cultural differences. So there is definitely travel here involved. Even when it comes to traveling, it could in of itself be an issue here for this person, but I think they're going to do everything they can to come towards your way. As I'm splitting the deck here, there is the Four of Wands, okay, in the middle of the deck, and then there is the Page of Swords. So communication, clear communication in regards to marriage and commitment. Let's get the advice and see what you need to know. You have the Hangman at the bottom. You might be also dealing with the Pisces, but this is about elimination and your world completely changing and shifting after this apology comes in. Your biggest piece of advice here, dear Taurus, is to really recognize, based on your intuition, what you are feeling, what is the best course of action. A lot of you have been really feeling exhausted and heavy with the Ten of Wands, of this heartbreak, of this painful situation has been keeping you stuck. Once you let go and you make room for what's best for you to come, that's when the change happens also. Remember that this world is a mirror, just like Neville Goddard says. We are not trying to change the world, we are changing our own self-concept, our own internal world, and let the world reflect it back to you. Michael Jackson says, the man in the mirror. Nobody to prove anything, nobody to change. This is about you forgiving yourself. A lot of you have been too hard on yourself. A lot of you have been really just exhausting mentally, physically, spiritually. That is a cycle with the world that's finally going to come to an end, because the High Priestess here is talking about your subconscious mind, changing your limiting beliefs, changing your frequency, changing your life. So when you do that, you heal yourself, you forgive yourself, you move on, and you end up being with the right person at the right time, with the right intentions, and end up actually having the best committed relationship ever. So what are the things that you should let go of, that you should release? But self-forgiveness is important, because someone apologizing you and asking for forgiveness is one thing, but you forgiving yourself is top tier. So Hope this helped, dear Taurus. I wish you all the best and all the happiest birthday to all of my beautiful Tauruses out there. You all have been very, very good to me, and I love you all so much. This is what I had for you. I hope this reading helped, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.